right, welcome to another episode of Can You Connect? And this is Mr.WalkThatWalk. And this episode, we're going to be going over cluster C personality disorders. Our first one is going to be avoidant personality disorder. This goes over a pervasive pattern of social inhibition, feeling inadequate, hypersensitivity to negative evaluation beginning from early adulthood. So, this person struggles with, or they often avoid, occupational activities that involve significant interpersonal contact because fear of criticism or disapproval or rejection. Therefore, they are unwilling to get involved with people unless certain of being liked. So they need to be liked to feel comfortable going somewhere. And if they're not liked, they often are restrained within. Oh, my bad. This is different. They show restraint within their relationships because fear of being shamed or ridiculed. They are preoccupied with being criticized or rejected in social interactions. They struggle having social interactions or talking to or meeting new people due to feeling inadequate. They feel like they are socially inept, personally unappealing, or feeling inferior to others. They usually are reluctant to take personal risks or to engage in any activities because they may prove embarrassing. That is avoidant personality disorder. Our next one is going to be dependent personality disorder. It's a pervasive, excessive need to be taken care of that leads to submissive and clingy behavior, a fear of separation beginning by early adulthood. It goes over people having difficulty making everyday decisions without an excessive amount of advice and reassurance from others. Needs others to assume responsibility for most major areas of their life. Has difficulty expressing disagreements with others because fear of the loss of support. They also have a difficulty initiating projects or doing things on their own because a lack of self-confidence in their judgment or abilities rather than a lack of motivation or energy. They go through an excessive lengths to obtain support from others to the point of volunteering to do things that are unpleasant. They feel uncomfortable or helpless when alone because of exaggerated fears of being unable to care for themselves. Urgently seeking another relationship as a source of care and support when a close relationship ends. They are unrealistically preoccupied with fears of being left to care for themselves. That will finish that one. And our last one is going to be Obsessive-Compulsive personality disorder. A pervasive pattern of preoccupation with orderliness, perfectionism, and mental interpersonal control and expense at the expense of flexibility, openness, and efficiency. Beginning in the early adulthood, this person is preoccupied with details, rules, lists, order, organization, or schedules to the extent that the major point of the activity is lost. They show perfectionism that interferes with task completion, and they are unable to complete a project because his or her are overly strict on their standards that need to be met. They excessively devoted to work and productivity to the exclusion of leisure activities and friendships. The inflexibility about matters of morality, ethics, or values. Unable to discard worn out or worthless objects, even when they have no sentimental value. They are reluctant to delegate tasks or work with others unless they submit to exactly his or her way of doing things. They adopt a misery spending style toward both self and others. Money is viewed as something to be hoarded for future disasters. And they are often rigid or stubborn. And this will conclude Cluster C, personality disorders. So thank you for watching this video. Of course, we're going to be supporting Black-owned businesses. We're going to do a restaurant called Spicy Border, a West African restaurant. I'll put all their information in the description below if you want to check them out. They're in the DC area. And of course, definitely support the musician that did the intro and outro to our videos, the artist who did my avatar, and of course, I'm a clinical social worker for the state of Maryland. I can provide therapy, individual, family, and couples. So if you're interested, definitely check out everything in the description. And y'all definitely have a good rest of the night or a good rest of the day.
And can we do to teach a lesson?